Hello everybody, and welcome to another session of my Rimworld adventures. We're going to have some good fun today here, and well, we are at the end of a winter, and it's about time to grow some money, you know? My plan for today's session is to get past my, well, how to put it, my simple, to get past my simple past. I like that. And we're going to get ourselves some income and something to get our goals fulfilled with. So there's a Fairless Clutch Mother. Oh well, it's 5 a.m. Whatever. We're going to beat this thing. We've had a wonderful little okay. We've had a wonderful little, what was it called again? Space battle here in the vicinity. And therefore, we do have a nice amount of spaceship chunks in the vicinity. So the component supply for the next time is secured. I was quite happy about that, gotta say. So there's a cave bear around the corner. Something I'm honestly not too happy about either. Let's see how this will play out. So Charna's the target there. And we're not able to take that thing down in time. Wait a sec. What was that achievement? I'm confused. So, let's check out that achievement. Have a colonist or animal be affected by a toxic build-up that won't rot their body. What? Whatever. So, Charna collapsed quite quickly because she's a wimp. It's nothing new. But, well, obviously everything's okay. Somebody please tend that poor fool here. And then we're going to be fine. Then you rescue her. People. We have to tell them that they have to rescue their own. Whatever. So we're sitting here also in a forced weather situation. Also not the best thing to be in. But I really wanted to have the whole problematic with the Fairless Clutch Mother settled down before it actually becomes a problem. Are you kidding me, guys? You didn't patch up Charna in the first place? Well, whatever. So, York. So, if I remember correctly, this guy was one that I captured. It's been sadly a couple of days until since the last time. Or can I just, or is he part of my colony already? I bet he's already part of my colony. Damn, it's been really too long since the last time I've been playing this. But the announcement of the new add-on kind of like made it hard for me. Because, you know, now I know that it'll be hard to continue this run when the new update hits town. And yeah, there's a couple of things making it complicated for me now how to go forward with that, but we'll get past that for sure. So I want some nice looking stones for my bedrooms. How about, well, slate? Yeah, let's slate this. Not willing to use the sandstone for flooring, because sandstone walls here are right now the strongest I can put up, and besides that, it looks crappy. Sandstone walls, sandstone floor, I don't like that. So, it's Adam's father coming on by. Okay. So, hi Adam, hi Nitro, what a name. Sounds like a beast for sure. Okay, so here we go. Then, next thing that I want to do, it's about time to floor these bedrooms. Let's make something nice. Fine steel tile. I like the look of these. So, let's go for staggered tiles, but not made of jade, of course. We're going to go for slate. There we go. So, it's a fabric trader. Who's my social superstar here? It's Rubio. So, there we go. So many new people in this colony, it's freaking me out a little bit. I don't know anybody anymore. So, let's see. This is always a nice opportunity to sell off stuff that I won't be using, or I'm pretty sure I won't get enough stockpiles in of that. But they don't have anything for sale that I really want to buy. Synthread is the only thing that I'm tempted, because it's really hard to get such a huge stockpile of synthread together. But right now I don't really see how that would be a great thing. So let's see. Last time I had quite a lot of issues with my ritual thingies there. Let's see if that's over now. Oh, wait a sec. So, well, whatever, let's see. I had the impression that with these suckers there is a front and a back side of them, and that put up some real annoying problems in the last couple of episodes, but let's see. So here's a nice big slate deposit. Let's pick that up. This will get me somewhere. Ah, look at these. Civilization is coming on in. In this colony I delayed that flooring quite a while, but mostly because I didn't feel like I needed it. So Brooks was the guy with the paralytic abasia. Oh look, they left some components. How nice of them. It's actually really nice. So let's check on our work order. So Masao, I see this guy has to be converted still. Okay. Masao also happens to be my top-notch constructor these days. Alpha Dash, I welcome you. And he's also my top-notch field hand, so, well... this'll surely have some consequences if I'd be hiring that guy. So, let's plan out something to earn ourselves money with. And that's going to be... more heal root. I was tempted to go for either Psychoid or Smoke Leaf, but at this stage of the game I wanted to go for the herbal medicine out of two reasons. First off, it's ready to sell. You know, that's a wonderful thing about this stuff. You can't just sell it as it is. And it is useful for my people if I don't happen to sell it. And as a third thing, as far as I remember, herbal medicine is something that's been bought by tons of different people. Ugh, Jarna, come on. How many bullets were that? Don't even want to know. There we go. It's time to get ourselves some food, and cannot afford any wascally wabbits in my base here. So let's hunt ourselves some deer. It's pretty cool too. And, well, let's see how that'll work out for us. So, no field work is getting done, of course not. So, what's Val doing these days? He'll be rather mining than doing field work and rather doing all the other jobs first, so... I need somebody who's, yeah, that's Adam. Ultimately, more interested in doing all the plant work in the first place. We really need that. Caravan animals are wandering in. So what are you carrying? Sadly, nothing of interest. None of these items are too fascinating. Guess the javelin ain't bad. Megasloth wool items are pretty cool too. Battle banner. Oh, what does a battle banner do? Gives the wearer a fighting spirit and confidence. Oh, well, pain shock threshold. I see. Utility layer. Well. So, let's see how the new refined work schedule works on out. And do I really want to have a boulder mitt? No. We're going to slaughter that. Don't care about that thing. It was a self-tame, you know, courtesy of Randy. Okay, so obviously these are now successfully connected. Awesome. Whatever that was the last time I was playing. So let's get ourselves some conversion ritual going. It's excellent training for Rubio's social skills. Well, see, there you go. And we successfully converted York. Wonderful. So let's see, can I release that guy? I bet he was one of my dudes already. If not, we're just going to arrest him right away again. No problem. But no. So he's been a lover of my people, so I didn't see too much of a chance that he wasn't with my people there. So, all right. I need to pimp my my religion to allow premarital sex. That's just ridiculous. Alright, and we also happen to need a real kitchen, and we need a real eating room. Ah, so many things all at once. What's not to love about that? So, well, I think the flooring project shouldn't be delayed for now. If I'd be doing something on top of that, they surely will not get all the work done then. So let's clobber out some yak. Some of these fields have been sown. I want to monitor Adam more closely today, because technically he should be doing nothing else there. Ah, he's also a top-notch cook, but that's no longer your job. Alright, now we should get the field work done. Didn't look closely enough. Alright. Whatever. It's good shooting training. Even though she just scared the animal off the map. That's all she did. But Charna is a very, very fast learner when it comes down to shooting. And I see her a very good fit for the backline because of her wimpiness. Alrighty. Seems like we're getting the job done finally. So, the apartment block is really looking nice now. Are we going to be able to shoot that chameleon yak before it runs away this time? The answer is luckily yes. Well, we're hunting during fog. This is, we have to be fair with our people. Let's see. Here. So, this should be running out. That was 15 days, so in 4 days it should be technically running out if I am not misinformed. So, looks like it's just too cold out here to do any agriculture as of yet. Because Adam is preferring to construct. And if he's preferring some tier 2 job, then he cannot sell out anything. Well, it's still very early in spring, so I'm not too surprised. But that also means we really have to be careful with our food situation here. We're constantly only at a 3-day supply. 3 or 4 day tops. Doesn't really give me a good feeling. Go. So, let's do something about that. I mean, it's quite cool. We have a cave bear by now. Really find that extremely cool. Okay. So, is there any game out there which we can easily pick up and chow down? Roaming monstrosities. Alright. Quite a lot of them. But, well, okay. Let's rally our dudes, just to be sure. Don't think that anything will get through my defenses, but, you know. Shouldn't be my, my bear be with me? Muffalo woman. Good lord. What have they done? So why is the Boomalope following them? Okay. Ah, malnutritioned. I see. So that thing's going to go boom in a second. Yo, Rubio, that's pretty brave of you. So, yeah. The malnutrition boomalopes come to our place to die, obviously. Well, pretty much all the animals are coming in here to, Okay. Yo, I thought York was already converted. Okay. Then... So there's another creature out there. Now he's successfully converted. So there's another boomalope that's going to die any moment. Here. I mean, I don't mind. It's I was asking for food. It's literally walking into my base. No problem with that. I love it how they cannot be afflicted by friendly fire here. Extreme break risk. What's up, Masao? Okay. Oh yeah, Stumpy died. Well, to the I can't remember who helped me out with that, but I think it was the Discord server. So I finally know why Stumpy died in the caves. She was food binging and therefore went into the caves. And yeah, that's where she died. Am I researching? Yes, yes, of course. We're researching mortars, you know. And then we're luckily done with most of the important technologies. Looking forward to that. So, you know, Adam, I know that you are a tough hound and all, but come on, dude. You don't need to. You don't need to. Okay, we got this and that and those. So, what next? I want a high-tech research bench next. That's the big next step that I wanted to come up with. So we got ourselves here some sort of workshop situation. Let's do this like that. So this is going to be the new laboratory, you know. Here. Because I don't really see any particularly good option to get a high-tech research bench in somewhere. And it always pays off to have an entire room dedicated to that. Just my experience. So, can't wait to see what kind of cool new gimmicks we got with the Vanilla Expanded. And of course, you fools shall have a lamp. So, Masao is the next dude that we're supposed to convert. Let's see. So, next conversion ritual can be done in 20 days. That's pretty long. Yeah, well, whatever. So, 90% chance on the wimp, no thanks. Alright, Michael. Good. I was so afraid that it would happen again. So, my dude Masao, you are arrested for being unconverted. No offense, but we need converted people in here. Get converted, son. Oh, and we also happen to need more timber. Very, very, very important. Okay, part of my trapped parkour is already replenished. But, really not enough. Stupid toxic fallout killed off a lot of everything here on the map. So, Nitro, welcome. Just passing through? I'll say hi, man. Happy to see you. Alrighty. Food situation is still a little bit concerning me, but we'll be getting past that. Good guy Adam is planting out stuff like crazy, and well, I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that I had to arrest Masao now, but you know, what can I do? He's the last on the list of convertees that we have to get done. So I can say, hey GR, welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling fine, man. Thanks for asking. Masao, crisis of belief. Alright, he lost just 50% of his certainty. Boom. Like that. Okay. Mortars are almost researched. That's also big. And let's slap down some metal grating floor. That's the cheap man's sterile tiles. The poor man's sterile tiles, not the cheap man. Burp. And mortars are researched, so complex stuff. No thanks. Now, let's check out what we can pick up here. War caskets, no thanks. Togas, meat drying, mosaics, legionary armor. I guess that's all the classic stuff. Tyrian production, cool. Wood-fired crematorium, I like that. Cement making, cool. Yeah, that's all out of the classical mod pack. So, mending. Oh, a mending station. That's a new one for me. I didn't know about that. So, let's see. Farming techniques. Beekeeping. Well, I want to check out that Tyrian production because that might be a venue of earning money for me. Although I don't know if we need a oh god. Cancel all of this type, not haul everything. That was foolish. No, haul select similar and haul things. So there's 45 steel chunks on the map. It's about time that we get them in here and convert them into something more usable. Next thing that I want to have is another storage pallet, or 2 of them actually. Not steel. That'd be foolish. Oh, I cannot make them out of anything else because I don't have any wood to spend right now. Whoopsie. Well, okay. We'll be getting past that, pretty sure. So lots of steel going on in here. But my building process is now quite severely hampered because Masao was my head constructor. But it's okay. We can afford to be a little bit slowed down here. Are you kidding me? I won't have power in there? Damn it. So, yay! The foggy weather is over. Finally, the Great Britain emulator has been turned off. Huzzah! Well, this also means that we'll have more power than before, because foggy weather is powering down your wind turbines. Alright. Food situation is still serious. Have to do something about that ASAP. As usual, as usual. So, how about hunting that cave bear? I mean, I have my own cave bear. That guy is a male cave bear, so... Could also try and tame it and breed cave bears instead. Also an option. Alright. Tree chopping going on here. But it really shows that we had this toxic fallout event last year. The entire area here, there's so few trees everywhere. You wouldn't think that this was once a temperate forest biome. But that's okay. I like these little challenges. Manhunter pack! A pack of manhunting tortoises! Come on, Randy. Alright. I won't allow my my traps to get sprung by a pack of manhunting tortoises. We'll have to put a stop there. Hi, Kishi. Hi there. Well, 30 minutes. It's not that late. I plan to stay a little bit longer than that. So, you know me. 90 minutes at least. So, we're going to do our best here to nail those guys. Yo, York, you... Oh, you have a gun. You're just not willing to draw it. Alright. So... They came in the fog. Their menacing noises were the only thing we heard. Because they were too small to see. This game. So, if nothing else, it's going to be one glorious shooting training for the dudes here. Because these critters are just so slow. There's absolutely no risk involved whatsoever. You know? I like that. Some cool shooting training for the entire gang. Alright, we need to move. Move, move, move before they bite your heels. Jokes aside, these little suckers are quite heavily armored, as you can see. That sounds like a cool project, too. Alright, we got this. Here, the thing is pretty cool. I mean, we just got handed a massive amount of shooting XP for free. And there's even some tortoise to put into the soup for dinner. What's not to like about that? So... So it's raining cats and dogs. Randy decided to toss some random giraffes on me. So it's on. Now this is way more dangerous than the last thing, because giraffes are actually a lot more beefy. And they're also quite fast, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 4.3 cells. That ain't bad. So I don't really think that I have the resources right now to gun them down. But we most certainly are going to try to delay them a bit. So I also do realize that I need to be able to close the doors on these suckers. It's really important. So let's wall ourselves off. Wall ourselves off. Talking is hard. Like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then regret to have pushed the speed up button like that. But luckily, I did realize my mistake before any catastrophe happened. So next step, we need to have somebody defending the door? No, alright. Sometimes you have to have somebody standing at the door then and repair it. Yeah, just like I thought, these guys are depleting my traps. And yep, enough to break through the last layer of defenses here. So here goes the next thing that I want to change here. So we're going to make the entry go here and not there. Because you might have not noticed it, or you might have, I don't know. The thing is, while these creatures were passing through here, almost nobody on this side was able to shoot. If I have it here, more people standing in this vicinity are able to shoot into the tunnel. Any suggestion on how to increase animal skill when you start with one? Yes, the easiest way to do is you buy yourself an animal like a sheep, or anything you can shear, basically. And then shearing the animals is increasing your animal skill. And that's the first step of increasing your animal skill. That's usually what I do if I ever run into that very, very unfortunate situation. Because I don't know any other cool way to do that then. It will take a while too. Alrighty. Got another spell open for Masao. I really need that guy converted. There's construction work left. And right, not getting done. I don't like that. So we're going to put Michael up to this task now. Until Masao is converted. So here we go. Alright, that's a pretty tough cookie to convert. But, well, I'm used to worse things. Okay, and overall, I feel like my warehouse is pretty crowded, too. Don't like that too much. Yo, Michael, how long do you want to sleep, eh? Wakey, wakey. It's about time. So, did you eat insect meat? Yep, you did. Explains the unhappiness. Alright, there's going to be a large influx of grain soon. And, oh, whoopsie, I forgot about that. There we go. At least Michael and Charna obviously are working now together. Whatever, it's fine. Goodman Brooks is getting treated here well too. And the food clock is finally filling up. That's good. So I do plan to do some heavy agriculturing here. Let's go for cotton. Marriage is on. Oh god. Hopefully they don't die. Often the announcement of a marriage was a tipping point of sorts, where catastrophes happened and the like. So, defoliator. See? See? The moment they announce a marriage, catastrophe happens. Randy doesn't like marriages this run. So, Rubio and York want to marry so they can finally get some lovin', and mean man Randy dropped a defoliator on us. But this is a pretty harmless one. It just comes with one pikeman, and that's that. Harmless enough. We're going to use this thing to our own advantage, because defoliator ships don't do much harm to you. They just destroy plants in the vicinity. Although, I gotta say, in a situation like that, I might be even inclined to just bull rush that thing and whack its face. Because we literally only have one threat to deal with. So... But I'll do I won't do anything before I have stocked up on timber and replenished traps, and there's just too much construction work that needs to get done. Here we go. And you know, if there's going to be any attackers coming from this angle, I'll just wake up that guy and use them to my advantage. And then I don't need to take the risk of getting wounded here at all, you know. So, this place here, well, could accept some meat as well, why not? Certainly won't hurt us. Alright. I like the looks of that. Let's see if we can't get some more trees going. Overall, I do see a nice trend towards more and more building material just lying around. I mean, that means we can just... whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want to cut the anima tree. Somebody else can take that. So, the Panthers are raiding our place. So, dribbling cap poison dot, smoke launcher, frag grenades. So, how's the trap situation? Well, not too good. Yeah, well. They're going to be a delayed attack. Nice. Want to be very careful here. and probably slap up a trap or two still before they attack. That would be really nice. Animal needs rescue, so... Alright, my bear got stunned by the poison dot. So let's see. Is there enough time left? Whoa! Adam. No, there's not enough time left. Adam was asking to get killed here already. So we're going to do our best. That means holding up here and waiting for them suckers to get slaughtered by the traps. So are these guys by any chance tunnelers? So, well, that guy ain't dangerous. It's just rocking a smoke launcher, so I'm really not afraid of that. So Genevieve comes in for revenge, or does she? So... Well, Masao goes tantruming. Okay, so, Genevieve doesn't have any master right now. That's why things are wacky like that. So, okay, this is going down worse than I thought. Now, who's my best melee dude? Let's see. Melee 10... Michael, melee 13. Does he have a melee weapon too? No. Crap. So, let's see. Masao, well, he's, no. Well, let's decide. Yeah, well, Adam is the only guy actually wielding a weapon there, so... Thing is just, you never ever want anybody with frag grenades to act freely. You know, you just don't want that. It's one of the last things you ever would want. That somebody who's rocking frag grenades is allowed to walk around and lob these. You know, no. So let's see. Masao, well, still going bonkers because his fiancée died. I get that. I get that. So. Alright. He has a lasting scar from a venom talon of the dude there. So I really hope that Masao doesn't destroy the entirety of the room there. Especially the door. Okay. He recovered. And there's useless crap falling from the sky again. Thank you, Randy. Okay, so... There's frag grenades. That's a bright side. I guess that those dribbling cap poison dots might be pretty useful too. Have you tried giving your pawns psychic abilities to... well, the tree linking thing. So first off, you need to be tribal, I think, to actually get it started, unless they change that. And the other thing is, well... I tried it out for the sake of a tutorial, and I personally didn't like it too much for an everyday solution, because it just takes a lot of investment to set it up and all. But you are kind of right here, though. It is very close, and it would be a pretty easy pick. But as far as I remember, you need to have a tribal background to actually do that. But I'm not sure about that anymore. Gotta be honest with you. Okay, very, very concerned about the situation here now altogether. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to micromanage the situation a little bit. We're going to harvest some trees, because I know my good man Randy, he has no... there's no way to foresee when the next attack will hit town. And therefore, I feel really, really angsty with no traps available to hide behind. So I want to change that up a bit, you know. Therefore, we're going to go for that. Oh, we've got Bacterian production researched, so what next? Well, I will need a high-tech research bench for what I want to do next, but we're going to research tree sowing, because I really feel like having a tree farm, and then drug production and the like. So, there we go. Let's haul some of that back home. Now, Tyrian production. A large wooden enclosure meant to be placed in shallow water and filled with cloth. Alright. Well, we'd need water for that. Okay, crap. Not really feasible, sadly. But I wanted to have a look on that. Next time I play a colony which is near to the water, I'm going to try that. And little shout out to everybody hanging out there. So there is a link to the playlist in the description box if you are new here and you're missing out half of the series. And there's also lots of cool links down there for the Discord and the Twitter. If you are watching this as a video on demand and missed the stream, just subscribe there and you won't miss anything in the future. And there's of course PayPal and Patreon waiting for you to support my magnificent work here. Jokes aside, I really could use a helping hand, and I keep those ad rolls as minimal as possible. Thanks for bearing with me. So we're going to slap these suckers in here. Want to free up my storage from all those ritual pillows, you know. Okay. Goodo. Still a little bit paranoid about my trap situation, of course. Let's hold that stuff there. Alright, but we're making progress. Look at that. Good. That's all it takes for me, you know, just making some progress. And please... Wait a sec, I don't have any accessible room for frag grenades? Interesting. So yeah, this really shows that my storage area ain't large enough. We need to change something about that. Ugh, so many things that need my attention at once. I hate that. Ah, well, alright. Animal transport pod crash. A devil sheep ewe called Clementine. Oh my darling Clementine. Now, well... You see, it would be a shame to not take in a devil sheep. Period. So we're going to take care of that little sucker. Even though I don't have a pen ready as of yet, we're going to just make it ready ASAP. Because these things, devil sheep, are damn rare. Just so you know. They are among the rarest animals of the whole Alpha Animals mod. So really want to give this little creature a nice home here. So, animal gate. No. Wrong. Fence gate. We need a fence gate, not an animal gate. Interesting that animal gates got introduced now. And the next thing we're going to do... Adam was a decent constructor, wasn't he? Yeah, decent enough. Weapons! So, what's the joke this time? Sky Steel Claymore. Huh, look at Randy. Delivering weapons for the first time for real. So, how's Masao? 40%. If I don't monitor this, there's almost nothing happening. Although Val You are not supposed to do the wardening now that Rubio is back in town. Probably this slowed us down a lot, that the wrong person did the converting. That's one thing I really hope that gets changed in the future, that converting people does increase your social skills well, because that bothers me a lot, that nowadays you don't get any social experience for converting people. That sounds ridiculous to me, you know? There's really no good reasoning for me to put up why converting somebody shouldn't train my social skill. You know, conversion is the pinnacle of talking somebody into something they don't want to. And if you successfully pull that off, why the hell are you not getting better at social things? Sometimes RimWorld does have a very, 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 very weird decision-making there, you know. So, there we go. And we're going to put up animal beds now out of plain leather, because, you know, I got so many of, so much of that. So here, plain leather animal bed, boom. And Masau's tantruming again. Holy crap, they got lightning struck? That's really, really, scarily unlucky, man. So, oh my darling Clementine is now a friend of mine. Awesome. Sorry for the involuntary rhyme, but sometimes things get the best of me. So, repair the dresser before it gets whacked by angry guy Masao. Yeah, you see? He's working on it. The good quality dresser only survived because of the intervention of the player here. Same goes for that wooden end table. I bet that this thing would have died too. Jeez, man. She was addicted for the insect jello, Masao. Get over it. It wasn't your fault. It was the jelly's fault, if anything. So, I want to have some extra lighting in these rooms. I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that they are only so semi-lighted. So. Alright. Ah, look at that. This is giving me a feeling of safety. Alright, wind turbines are slapped up here too. I am considering researching geothermal next, so I don't have any issues in the future there either. So, another thing that I want to get done here. Storage, storage, storage. A shelf. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's just put a shelf outside to the sheep. I hope it can eat out of the shelf. No. And that's why I'm researching tree sowing, you know. I keep chopping old wood here and I just don't stop, you know. So I don't think that a shelf will cut it. There is, or there was, one great addition there, and that was a little thingy. Don't know how to call it in English. That little thing animals eat out of. Trough or something like that would be really cool. Let's see if I cannot get something like that. So maybe in the MISC tab, we got an egg box here to begin with. I can't remember which mod that was. I once had a mod that allowed me to put up small storage furniture thingies that were sporting just one stack of animal food. But don't ask me which one that was. Anyways, we're going to try that with a shelf then. Hayloft. Yeah, that's a little bit much. We're going to try out shelf. Oh, well, let's see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe the sheep is able to eat out of the shelf. Have you ever raided a royal settlement and survived? I haven't tried, but I'm sure it is possible. Just need to have heavy enough guns to begin with. Like, most of the time, it's mostly a question of bringing big enough guns to have a big-ass alpha strike, and then that's where the rest of the things come together then quite nicely, from my experience. Health trader. Oh well, not interested. So, free up some storage room here. Okay. How's the paralytic Abijah, Mr. Brooks? Bet it's more than, oh, it's only 24. Thought we were still around 29 or so. Alright, tree sowing done. Let's get on over to drug production, because that's, oh, well, how to put it. I wouldn't go into any larger scale smoke leaf reefer production without the drug production tech, because otherwise it just takes forever, you know. A psychic glow drone, dang it. We didn't need that for sure, but whatever. Yeah, those rooms are looking a lot nicer now that they have 2 wall lights. That's what I've been hoping for. Alright, so why does this place here not get done for whatever reason, no? Tell me, tell me. Okay, so tomorrow I hope I'll be able to set up the research bench I'm missing, because I really want to have access to better technologies at this point. So light leather armchair, not necessary. We can also go for a plain leather armchair now. My researchers only deserve the best and comfiest of all materials, you know. Okay, here goes. We finally get ourselves that extra corridor here. And, well, I'll also have to expand on my trap setup here there. Because obviously I'm shortening the corridor with that a bit. But this won't be any issue if we have all this extra stuff here set up. Yeah, lots of trees growing, but none of them is large enough for us here. So, lever action rifle, what the heck? No. We're going to put rice in here. Place is reserved for rice, not for a rifle. Rice, not rifles. Okay. It's the end of spring, so we're still in for a long time of harvesting. Alright, the interesting question there is, will Clementine be eating the rice out of the shelf or not? That's the big question there. So, drug production has been researched. Now, by all means, finally finish that stupid research bench, please. Oh, come on, Adam. Oh, we don't have enough component. Alright, that's a fair and fine excuse. We're going to finish that job then the other day. No biggie. Well, kibble is a thing for animals, but the thing is, it's just damn costly, you know. It's easier to just feed your animals with low-cost food. So we're being attacked by the junkers. That's rough, man. So since that's so rough, we're going to do ourselves a favor. Say hi to the mechanoids. This will buy me some time. A portion of these suckers will be busy with the pikemen, and this'll help me a bit. But this is a real dangerous fight, don't get me wrong. These guys are so heavily armored. That's a big issue about them. So obviously they were not pissed off enough with the pikemen. I might have awakened him too late. So let's see. I bet that we're not going to be able to stop too many of them in the first place, but let's see. Probably I am worried about nothing. Because at the end of the day, these raids tend to run away if they are too battered up, you know? So... Alright. So... There we go. Just like I thought, there were more of them alive than I liked it to be. But the good news here is we're going to be able to shoot them down before they escape. It's actually really, really good. And because this gives me a nice amount of weapons to pilfer. Don't think that we let you guys escape like that. Because if not anything else, these guns are valuable sources of metal, you know. We can smelt them. If nothing else, we're just going to smelt these. So, sucks that we weren't able to ship landed frigate. Oh yeah, alright. Oh yeah, I remember vaguely that I had this stupid mod pack online. So, yeah. Sure, Frigate 76. At the end of the world. I don't know if these are pissing me off too hard in this run. I'm going to remove them via dev mode. But let's have a look-see at it first. I mean, there's technically almost no possibility of getting rid of that. Because it's just so damn far away. I would need to build myself a drop pod delivery system to get done with that. Alright, but Randy ate all my spike traps again, you know. So let's get rid of that stupid pikeman. So the key to success with those suckers is that, let's see. One of your people is supposed to run into their faces and punch them, while the rest of the party just shoots them, you know. And then you just hope that stupid thing doesn't kill anybody before you get in there. Because for some reason, the game states that the pikemen are featuring light weaponry, but that light weaponry of theirs had a really... Yeah, here. This guy died from a light weapon into his head. It's ridiculous. But it was a nice opportunity to take down the defoliator ship. And we got ourselves a few pieces of useful materials here. So, don't want to be too salty. So back to the kibble question, yeah. Well, Arthur Dash, the thing is, it is so much work to produce kibble that most experienced players are more like, you should just be dropping unprocessed food into the pen, because that's just cheaper. You know, cheaper in terms of material and work time, so... I've heard people even talk really terribly bad about kibble in general. So, Rubio, can't you convert that guy? No? Alright, good. So, how about another conversion ritual? 8 days left. Gosh. This guy is being converted in a very slow pace, gotta say. Alright, so the lack of timber is still real. It's a constant situation, to be exact. And I have no research projects right now, so obviously... Research bench ain't getting done in time. Let's research gas operations so we can produce sweet chain shotguns. I love chain shotguns. If you don't love chain shotguns, you don't know what you're missing. Alrighty. Yeah, well, it's a little bit sad about kibble, but there's one big upside towards kibble. It's non-deteriorating. It has an endless shelf life, so this is something to talk about, you know. But beyond that, well. So, let's hope we can finish our research table today. Also really hope that I get the conversion of Masao done soon. It sucks to have this guy not available here. We need his workforce way too badly. Yeah, I bet I lost a lot of time by letting the wrong person do the conversions, sadly. Well, thank you. It's really kind to say. I would only say I'm doing the same thing I do always, but, you know, like I said in the other stream already, whatever you're doing yourself is defining your definition of normalcy, you know. Really nice of you to say that. I myself am more likely suffering from the question, am I doing this good enough, you know? Couldn't I do it better? Is this really good enough? So, not the least little bit neurotic in that way, no, don't worry. So, we'll require another medicine cabinet here for the storage of heal root, but I don't know where I'm going to put that. Overall, my available storage is a mess. I don't have enough storage available. That's a big issue in the first place. So I got a visit from an artist's troupe, but I'm not too interested in trading with them either. They usually have... Oh, wait a sec. I should trade with them. Sometimes they have artifacts, I think. Let's see. I vaguely remember these guys having sometimes really useful items, but no. Oh, let's sell that Yayo before somebody's accidentally snorting it, you know. Sometimes people accidentally fall with their nose on the pile of yayo, and then you have the addiction really bad. So it's better to work before that happens, you know. Why is there a blocked stack of berries lying in the lab? So are these questions that I really would love to have an answer for. So in 3 days we can do a leader speech. That's pretty awesome. We might have not a leader, but who cares? I should have a leader. Why don't I have a leader? What happened to my last leader? Oh, he got eaten by a megasloth. Right. Okay. So wild goose eggs are lying around here, left and right and everywhere. No. All those trees are not ready to get chopped. It's a real mess. Gosh. It's turning into a real problem here. But I mean, my defenses are eating up tremendous amounts of wood. But at the same time, they are pretty effective, you know. You can hide behind these quite decently. So I want to have some place where I can put down my fabrics into. Altogether, I want more storage facilities. So where do I go and store my stuff? The space is a little bit hard to manage in this regard, I gotta say. Heelroot died from rotting. That usually happens when it's when there's some below a roof or so. So I bet this is happening because of that. So mining. I'll be carving a new storehouse into the mountainside here. That's what I'm going to do, because it's just the most sane thing to do. There we go. Psylink level gained. Alright. Interesting. Just like that, boom. Alright. So let's see. Now that's the passions. Where can I now assign those points here? Psycasts. Okay, that's a little bit more than I thought there would be around. I don't feel like reading for that right now. We'll do that later. Okay. Vanilla expanded at its best. I really do hope that when the new DLC gets released, the mod suite that I'm playing here will be compatible for version 1.4. I mean, I do have some hopes regarding the fact that Vanilla expanded dudes are usually pretty fast with their reworks. You see, I don't really want to restart the run there another time. And I am actually quite positive that I don't need to. Gas operation! So since I have now a high-tech electronics bench, research bench, let's start with a multi-analyzer so we can increase our research effectiveness a little bit. Well, this is not vanilla. The Psylink level increase, that's something that's only happening because of the mod pack that I'm running here. So I obviously can now learn other paths as well. Archon, Chronopath, Conflagrator, Empath. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, there's even more down here. I just want to have a good read on the over these before I go deeper into that. Sometimes I just don't have the stomach to read a lot of text at once. Just no. So, how's the defense? Well, okay-ish, I'd say. Val, shoot frenzy. Awesome. So, wait a sec. I'm wrong about that. Where's the multi-analyzer? Precision. You know, when you have this tech, you can forge your own assault rifles, and that's where things get spicy, you know. As soon as you are able to craft your own assault rifles, things are a lot safer, you know. Eats up components and still like crazy nevertheless, so gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Hey, speaking about components, look what we found. Nice. Like that. So, my man Masao, what about you? He's a tough cookie to crack, man. I'm so afraid that he's getting another crisis of belief before I am able to convert him or some like that. So, let's slap another conversion spell on him. Whopping amount of 3%. Yay. Necropath. What? We'll see about that. Oh. Look at that. Room's larger than we thought. So we're going to accord. We're going to expand accordingly. So I just like all that leather piling up here in this area there. Just want to get rid of it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to... Wait a second, that's a freaking hand tailoring bench? Jesus Christ. Where we're going to put up a electric one, of course. So... Then we're safely able to deconstruct the other thing there. Cool. So, deconstruct that and storage. So, hampers. Clothing rack, no. Where was that again? The mod got changed a while ago. Well, let's put up some hampers and see if this does the trick or not. Yeah, me neither. But there's sadly no chairs that are boosting up work speed or anything like that. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. If we'd have some chair options that are actively boosting our productivity, I'd like that. So, there goes. So low on timber the whole time. I mean, at the same time, yeah, let's do the other. Well, let's do that. Just realized that I can't help myself a little bit here. So let's set up another growing zone, probably back here, and going all the way over here to there, and here we're going to grow ourselves some nice poplar trees. There it goes. So... Can't wait to get to be done with Masao's conversion, because that will be a moment where this colony will grow a lot stronger. A drought. Well, alright. So, plants won't be growing anymore. Alright. So Masao went bonkers. I don't care. So, and we need somebody as our leader to do the leader speech, obviously. So, let's see. It's going to be either Charna or Michael. I think Michael is a good choice there. Oh no, he's a dunce. No thanks. Incapable of social. Never mind. I knew there was a catch. So it's either going to be Val or York. So let's see. Well, incapable of social. So, I tell you, these guys are a bunch now. Speaking about chairs. Is it a specialized streamer chair? No, but it is a specialized office chair. We pilfered that from some place shutting down, and so Val is going to be. Wait a sec. Why can't he be the leader? So guys, what's the matter here? Must be a Justicar. Must be a Justicar. What the hell is a Justicar? Ah, yeah, here. Must be of the religion. But, seriously, why can't he be the leader? Do we already have a leader and I forgot about that? What the hell? I don't get it. So, changing roles requires a role change ritual. Yeah, you don't say. But, that doesn't make any sense to me. What the hell? I really don't get it why I'm not available to put up this guy into his into this title. There's nothing really speaking against that. Ah, the leader has to be the best crafter. That's why. It'd be nice to have that somewhere on your readout too. So let's see. The best crafter would be in this scenario Charna. Which sucks because Charna has no capability of social skills. So let's see what'll happen if I do that nevertheless. So she cannot be? The hell? So because Brooks is an even better crafter or what? Okay, that's a really, really weird way of making the leader, but whatever. At least I know how to do this, and, well... King Telius lost crypt. No thanks. Sounds like a terrible idea, if you ask me. Alright. Let's see. Did we finish those hampers here? No, we didn't. We didn't. Okay. So, planting out trees is a damn lot of work. It's extremely ungrateful work, and, well, has to be done nevertheless. So, here we have our Heal Root project coming along quite nicely. Stupid amounts of Heal Root coming together here, but I don't really mind. Like I said, we're going to use this as a source of wealth. What's not to like about a source of wealth that you can use to keep your people healthy? Alright, so... let's do these. So, can I put fabrics in there? Raw resources, plant matter, no. Apparel? No, no. So, if you want to store leathers, I think you've got to go for, no, not food baskets. So, let's see. Pallets would allow me to store textiles. Alright. So here, we're just going to use this for something else then. How about clothing then? How about that? I like the idea. We're not allowing tainted clothing here, so this way you'll never run into anything bad. Also not allow bio-coded stuff, and that's that. Cerulean, well, that's a good point. I don't know when though. I somehow needed a break from all the team building there. Always ends me up, and the game always tends to leave me a little bit burned out, you know, from time to time, so I have to take my breaks. So, machining table. It's time to assault rifle my men. There we go. Let's make at least 2 of these suckers, so get ourselves somewhere. So, this place requires a pallet or 2, where we're going to store our fabrics at. Alright, Charna's already logging in the crafting process here. I love it. So, spacecraft chunks and the Panthers are attacking. It's a very, very low amount of enemies, and therefore I just want to make sure that none of my people are outside while that happens. Aaron, bio-coded smoke launcher. Okay, okay, never mind. My bear wants to endanger herself. So, Shorty and, oh, it's an express delivery of EMP nades. Nice. I like that. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it. Because these crazies here, they really are attacking us with absolutely non-lethal weapons. It's amazing. They're like the wackiest nut jobs that you could expect. They come with smoke launchers and EMP grenades. They are the utility delivery brigade. I thank you guys. It's really, really kind of you. Because this means I have now access to EMP grenades and to smoke. I know. It's extremely important for what's up ahead of us, so I really don't mind. It's a top-notch shooting practice. You crazies. Thanks, Randy. It's basically the best squad that could have attacked me, you know. So, doesn't look like we're getting Zuliani there, but it's okay. I plundered 2 smoke launchers. No, only 1 smoke launcher because the other one was bio-coded. But heck do I care? No. Wonderful. Yeah, well, for some odd reason, the game doesn't care about equipping the enemy with anything which is viable to kill you, you know? It's just the kind of gear they were supposed to spawn with, and they did. Randy is a cruel mistress. So, and we got ourselves even more weaponry. Whatever. So I don't have any research project right now. So let's go for a geothermal next. I want to be able to tap into the geothermal power here that I have available, because that's just frankly said quite a lot of power that I'd be skipping out on. And my man York here, he's a research beast, you know. Monster of research. So, another attack? Pot Swarm. Alright. 4 hives would attack us. 3 champions will be placed under our control. Well, it's actually quite easy, to be fair, but I'm not interested nevertheless. An infestation of 4 hives ain't that terrible. Honestly, I've had way worse, but at the same time, you gotta be careful with that. Especially since I got nobody to realistically tank for me. I got no good short-range weaponry, you know. Got no armor. I don't feel well with that thing. I seriously don't. The best thing I got is that Skysteel Claymore, but to be fair, this is a real kick-ass item, you know? Really good. Really, really good. So, when are these effing trees finally ready for harvest, eh? When are they finally ready? So... and how long until Charna is legit the best crafter in the colony? So we have a socially incapable person doing the doing this. So rewarded battle. So we can get ourselves attacked 3 times by the Panthers to get a minuscule amount of honor and some Eltex gear. No thanks. Alrighty, so far so good. I'm really happy that the last attack was so harmless that I wasn't even needing to spend any traps. Because, you know, there is this slight issue here that it might be that the attacks aren't too dangerous at all, but it is nevertheless quite dangerous to be attacked so often in a short period of time as Randy does, you know. So the secret of Tanner, well... honestly, I don't need a wildcard join here anymore. I'd be somewhat tempted if I'd be needing more people, but honestly, we don't, so I won't. We don't, so I won't. Let's shred mechanoids forever and ever. So here we go. So I want her to finish that gun now. Mechanoids siege the Gakakan Treaty. Alright. Binge party! Okay. And Masao went into another nice daze. I mean, figuring that his fiancée died there, it might have been not the worst idea to just lock him up and slow convert him. That does minimize the amount of damage he can do, huh? So, let's see. I really sincerely hope that I'm going to reach level 7 crafting with that. I don't. So, she managed to craft a good quality one. Nice. So, here we go. And let's see if she's now good enough to be assigned leader. Alright. Guess nobody can participate while they're partying, obviously. Whatever. So... I'd say Charna is going to be the first person to get herself that gun she got there. So, another cave bear. Oh my gosh. Nice. So, who's my best doctor? That thing's dying quite quickly. So, Dr. York, please. The bear is dying. Alright, got that. Nice. So Charna now holds the role of Awoken Industrialist. So, as a matter of fact, it seems as if they are going to do this autonomously. So far, so good. So, if this bear doesn't join us, we are a little bit in a crappy spot, but whatever. Okay. So that means the leader speech thing is, the leader assignment is nothing that I need to do myself. So she is obviously able to do this. Let's see, is she unhappy because of that? No. Alright. So, weird enough, but not really a big deal, I'd say. Weird enough, but not really a big deal. That drought is turning into a bigger deal, though. It's day 4 already, and it's really straining my food resources. Meteorite. Oh, boys. We got ourselves a big fat meteorite consisting out of components. Lovely. This'll really be helpful. So, this place here is going to store textiles for us, as well as the other place there. Boom. And now let's put up a bill to make pants, t-shirts, and jackets for starters. Hey, we got the second bear. Now I have a breeding pair of bears. Fun. Oh boy, I love it already. That's awesome. If I remember correctly, Masao was the only dude being able to tame those, or, wait a sec. I don't have anybody able to take care of the bears? Crap. Brooks? You're going to be our animals man? No? So now I have animals, but I cannot train them. Sucks. So probably need another animal specialist here. In Rimworld numbers, what do you think your social skills are? I have no clue. I wouldn't consider them too high, actually, because I'm really bad at talking people into things and the like. I wouldn't see me too high there, to be fair. So... But I always feel like it's easier for other people to judge on that than the other way around. So, a conversion ritual's almost up. So hopefully this will be finally cutting it for the conversion of Masao. This will really help my faction a ton. There we go. And here goes the new storage zone. Perfect. Yeah, my animals are losing skills because we don't have any tamers and trainers. Obviously, Glenn must have been my only person there, or anybody, or somebody else who died the other day. So, bothersome, but what can I do? Okay. So let's see. Another frigate has landed. Alright. I mean, these are so effing far away that it's not really realistic to do anything against that. But whatever. A Royal Ave. Throwable torch belt. Oh, well, sadly there's nothing that you would want to have on these. The Royal Ave itself is actually the most interesting part of this. well. Okay. Now we're crafting our first pieces of clothing new. It's pretty good. Keeping my people a little bit happier. And also giving me the ability to sort out this messy little storehouse here soon. One thing at a time. Okay. So turns out nobody was cremating here. These guys are actually rotting here. So, here we go. Better. So probably we could just slaughter the bears or sell them. Selling would be smarter. Although I really would love to have a handler who's just able to train them. Because, you know, it's just such a waste, you know. So, conversion ritual. In the dead of the night. It's just when you convert people best. So, Rubio got herself level 5. It's also nice. So here, let's shrink that zone here too, because these are not going well either. So here it goes. Conversion ritual has been effective. Let's see. Our dude Masao is hopefully now converted. No, he's not. He's still stuck at a very, very, very low number here. Roaming monstrosities are heading on in. I mean, let's see about that. I'm going to draft the entire crew here, just to be sure. So, Boom Squirrel. Making me a bit angsty here about the safety of my defenses here. Rokhor's mare. Jeez. Alright. Luckily, not all the monsters there explode fiery. Not every Boomalope hybrid does explode violently. Hunting party. Oh yeah. So these suckers are really among the worst things that could happen to you. Hunting parties, just run around the map and shoot everything left and right. This is normally not that terrible, but wait until they attack something you don't want to see attacked. Like, yeah, they're doing it. They're tickling the wild pot again. These idiots, you know? So these guys are now attacking a big animal that they aren't able to actually kill, but they don't care. They love getting themselves into shitty situations. Not my problem. So, let's see. You know, my dude Masao? What about that? As a reward for all the crap you've been through, take a assault rifle, my man. Yours sincerely. And that's my PC dying. Bye-bye, game. So, actually, it's just the game shutting down here. Oh, lucky me. So, I don't know why the game shut down there, but we're certainly not able to fire up Rimworld before the game ended there. Akashi, to answer your question, usually on Twitch. So, if I stream there, I'm usually talking about all manner of different things. I just haven't been streaming much on Twitch lately because the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been constantly slightly ill, and also I was cutting my streaming time in the evening hours lower. Anyways, my friends, creating a podcast. Yeah, I am actually. We'll see about that. Now I saw the line before. Forget about what I said about Twitch. Now, thanks everybody. We're going to cut it here because, you know, it doesn't really make sense to to continue there. I'm just happy that just the game died and not my PC. So drop me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a subscription, whatever you see fit. If you do the bell thing, you get notified when the next stream goes live. If you don't want to do that, you can also check out the Discord and Twitter links down there below, leading you to the other announcement spots. The last thing, two things, there's a playlist link down there, and there is a link to Patreon and PayPal if you want to support me there. I'd be delighted. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and see you next time. Sorry about that abrupt ending, but it'll take now 5 or 10 minutes until this thing is running again. So see you guys there. Bye-bye.